Have you ever wondered why some men never chase, but still get chased? It's not luck, it's not money, it's awareness. Most men never realize this, but there are hidden emotional triggers in women that even they don't fully understand. And when you learn to recognize them, something shifts. You stop chasing and start attracting. In this video, I'm going to reveal 14 hidden female weaknesses, not to manipulate, but to understand. Because real power isn't about control. It's about clarity, knowing the rules no one talks about, and mastering the game without losing yourself. Stay with me. This might just change how you see everything. Weakness 1. The desire to be pursued. Here's a truth most men overlook. Women love the chase, even the confident, independent ones. It's not about games, it's biology. The more available you are, the less value she assigns to your presence. When you're always there, there's nothing to earn and no reason to chase. But when you step back, just enough to let her feel the tension, you flip the dynamic. You become the one she wants to win over. A high-value man doesn't beg for attention. He respects himself enough to let her pursue his energy, not just his presence. Weakness 2. The fear of being replaced. Most women won't say this out loud, but deep down, they fear being replaced. It's not about jealousy. It's about wanting to feel irreplaceable. The moment she feels like she's the only one who wants you, the balance shifts. But when you show that you have options, that your presence is valuable, you spark her competitive instinct. Not by bragging, not by being disrespectful, but by living a life that doesn't revolve around her. A man who's not afraid to walk away is the man she fears losing. Weakness 3. The need for validation. Every woman, no matter how strong or confident, craves one thing: to be truly seen, not flattered, not coddled, seen. Validation doesn't mean flooding her with compliments. It means recognizing something real, something unique. When you say, "You're beautiful," it fades. But when you say, "I admire how calm you stay under pressure," she listens. She feels it. Because now, you're not praising the surface. You're honoring the substance. A high-value man validates with precision, not with excess. And that's exactly why his words matter more. Weakness 4. The craving for emotional intensity. Here's something most men never understand. Women aren't just drawn to comfort, they're drawn to feeling. It's not the peaceful moments that keep her invested. It's the contrast, the highs and the lows, the laughter that turns into depth, the calm that suddenly becomes mystery. When everything feels too stable, she gets bored. But when you shift gears from light to serious, from playful to profound, you awaken something deeper. Attraction isn't built on silence. It's built on stirring something inside her. If she feels you, she remembers you. Weakness 5. The love for a challenge. If she figures you out too quickly, she stops thinking about you. Women are drawn to mystery, to what they can't fully understand. Yet, it's that sense that there's more to you than what you're showing. You don't need to manipulate. Just don't be an open book on page 1. Let her wonder. Let her earn the layers of who you are. Every man who gives away everything too fast becomes forgettable. But the man who leaves space for curiosity, he stays on her mind long after the conversation ends. Weakness 6. The need for safety in a man's strength. Every woman, deep down, wants to feel safe. Not just protected from the world, but emotionally anchored by the man beside her. That safety doesn't come from being overly sweet or submissive. It comes from your strength, your stability, your calm, your clarity under pressure. When things get hard, do you panic or do you lead? The high-value man is a rock. He doesn't crumble, he doesn't hesitate, and that silent confidence makes her feel like she can finally breathe. She doesn't want a savior. She wants a steady force she can trust. Weakness 7. The desire to be admired, not smothered. She wants to feel desired, but not overwhelmed. Too many men confuse admiration with obsession, and that's when attraction turns into pressure. A high-value man shows interest with intention, not desperation. He gives her space to wonder, to question. Is he into me, or is he just different? That space creates curiosity, and curiosity keeps her engaged. You don't have to be distant. Just don't be clingy. Let her miss you. Let her lean in. Admire her, yes, but never at the cost of your dignity. Weakness 8. The attraction to risk and rebellion. She might say she wants a nice guy, but what really pulls her in is edge. Women are wired to notice the man who breaks the script, not the reckless type, but the one who lives by his own rules. You're not here to fit in. You're here to stand out. Challenge her thoughts. Break patterns. Say what you mean, even when it's not expected. When you're slightly unpredictable, slightly untamed, you awaken a part of her that craves depth, not comfort. Safe is boring, but a man with fire in his eyes, that's unforgettable. Weakness 9. The pull of mystery. If she feels like she knows everything about you, she stops needing to know more. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are. It's about revealing yourself, slowly, with intention. When you leave some things unsaid, when you let her wonder what's beneath the surface, you create intrigue. Don't overshare. Don't explain every detail. Let her ask. Let her guess. Let her work to understand you. Because when she has to uncover you, piece by piece, you become more than a man. You become a puzzle worth solving. Weakness 10. The need for respect over affection. It's easy to win her attention with compliments, but it's respect that wins her soul. She doesn't just want to hear she's beautiful. She wants to know. Her mind matters, her opinions, her values, her vision for life. A high-value man doesn't just flirt. He listens. He pays attention to what drives her, not just what dresses her. Respect means engaging with her intellect, not just her image. Because when she feels seen for who she truly is, you create a connection far deeper than attraction. You build trust, and that's where everything begins. Weakness 11. The need to feel significant. Every woman wants to feel like more than just a background character. She wants to feel essential, like her presence in your life actually means something. Not because you're needy, but because you value her contribution. A high-value man doesn't make her feel used. He makes her feel appreciated. Let her know you notice her support, her insight, her energy, not in a way that burdens her, but in a way that reminds her, this isn't just about me. You matter here too. When she feels important, she gives more, and the bond grows stronger. Weakness 12. The allure of unpredictability. Predictability is comfortable, but comfort kills attraction. When she knows your every move, the spark fades. But when you keep her guessing just enough, she stays emotionally engaged. It's not about playing games. It's about having range, being able to shift from light to deep, calm to intense. Let her experience you, not just expect you. Don't always text first. Don't always say yes. Surprise her, not with tricks, but with depth. Because when she can't fully figure you out, she keeps coming back to try. And that's the edge most men never use. Weakness 13. The fear of being misunderstood. She won't always tell you what's wrong. She might not even know how to say it. But trust me, she feels everything. Most men listen to words. Few pay attention to the silence behind them. Women live between the lines, and deep down, they fear being misunderstood. Even when they say, "I'm fine." The man who notices tone, energy, timing, who reads her without needing her to explain, becomes rare and unforgettable. You don't need to solve her. You just need to see her without judgment. Because when she feels truly understood, without having to ask, she lets her guard down. And that's where real intimacy begins. Weakness 14. Her emotional dependence on your energy. She may not say it, she may not even know it, but her emotions respond to your energy every time. When you walk in the room, how does the energy shift? Do you bring calm or chaos? Women feel before they think. And if your presence is centered, grounded, she relaxes without even knowing why. But if your energy is anxious, reactive, unstable, she can't trust it, even if your words sound right. A high-value man protects the room with his state. He leads with presence, not pressure. Because at the end of the day, she doesn't follow your words. She follows your energy. Let's be clear, this isn't about tricks, games, or manipulation. It's about awareness. Understanding these hidden emotional drivers doesn't make you controlling. It makes you conscious. Because when you stop reacting blindly and start leading with clarity and strength, you build something deeper than attraction. You build respect. You build connection. You build power. So, if this opened your eyes, even just a little, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, and share this with a man who needs to hear it. Because the modern man doesn't chase, he chooses to lead.